good times. Live from Albert Alley Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School, Touchdown Productions, celebrating 16 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present NU Minor Basketball. Today, in the opening game of the Nevada Union Invitational, your Nevada Union Miners take on, get this, the St. John's Eagles from New Zealand. It's the opening game of the 7th annual NUIT, and all the basketball action is coming up right here. It's right now. This is your NorCal Game of the Week. The Nevada Union Miners bringing the entire student body into Alley Gymnasium today for the start of the 7th annual Nevada Union Invitational, which becomes the first international tournament with the addition of the St. John's High School Eagles from Hamilton, New Zealand. Good afternoon, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Paul Brown, the voice of Touchdown Productions. Joining me in the booth today is Scott Spencer and my good analyzer, Steve Sitter. Our producer and director inside the Commander 2 is Gil Dominguez, and of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team of Remington King, Gerald Davenport, Brian Wells, and Ruben Polanski. They are all here and in place to bring you the first game of our great local tournament. And Steve, what a great showcase for basketball, wouldn't you say?
Jeff Dellis, in his second go-around as the head coach of NU basketball, has brought back the NUIT as part of the basketball season. And this year we have a full slate of teams competing right here in the Grass Valley area. And this year the tournament goes international with the addition of St. John's from New Zealand. It'll be very exciting to see the brand of basketball they bring into the Ally today.
And so all of our viewers in New Zealand, we say welcome to you, the NUIT, and be sure to watch tonight's game and all of our telecast on the Game of the Week on YouTube channel, as well as our local broadcasts on NCTV and ACTV. So the table is set. It's the NU Miners versus the Eagles from St. John's, New Zealand. We've got the player introductions, the national anthem, and the tip-off. They're coming right up right after we come back to you. This is our Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Hommel from the JH Mint. We have boxes of Silver American Eagles that people buy by the truckload to protect their portfolios from inflation. Our new X-Ray F-Gun can assay your gold ring in seconds. You can contact us online at jhmint.com. We have up-to-the-minute prices available in-store and online, or you can visit us in Grass Valley, down in Auburn, closer to Sacramento. You can also sign up to our email newsletter at silverstockreport.com. Inflation is picking up steam, and you need silver and gold. Protect yourself from inflation. You can get silver and gold right here at JH Mint.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right. Start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
We're back here. NU basketball is coming right up here. Nevada Union High School. And their crowd is out in force to see their Miners play for the first time ever an international team coming in from Hamilton, New Zealand. As we said in the promo, we'll be seeing the Eagles this afternoon here at Allied Gymnasium. Scott, it's good to have you sitting next to me today. Scott Spencer.
Thank you, Paul. It's glad to be here. It's been kind of a rough day out there with all the storm damage going on in the construction, so I'm glad I could make it and be a part of this game. Yeah, international game. St. John's there. I don't see a lot of size with the team. What an opportunity for them to come to America and spend a couple weeks playing in the Bay Area in the tournament and now up here in the NUIT.
Let's take a look at the standings, Scott, here while we got a moment before the game starts.
Well, it's Del Oro. They're 2-0. Rockland 2-0. They're off to very good starts. Granite Bay, you know, they're always a powerhouse. They got a big football game this weekend, too. It's playing for the state against the powerhouse and long reigning champions. Wood Creek 2-2. Nevada Union 1-3 so far. Coming off a loss here recently, but you know, it's early. There's a lot of time left. It's not even close to league yet, so preseason.
And then moving on into the PVL. Here's boys basketball. Here's where the real contest is. What did you say, Scott?
Yeah, we got some local teams here that are all powerhouses. Bear River, they're 5-0. Colfax 4-1. I'm not sure who Colfax had that loss to, but it's Placer 4-1. That's going to be interesting for the local boys there, and be fun to watch that work out.
I couldn't agree with you more. So tonight, you and I did a game just last week here and we'll get to that here. Here's the SFL girls basketball. Let's take a look at that. Looks like Del Oro's out in the lead.
Yeah, Del Oro, I mean, they're good in football, good in basketball. They're always somebody to be reckoned with. Nevada Union, the girls have a team this year. They had an amazing summer program, and so they're looking strong. I expect good things out of them. Rockland 2-2 and on down the list, but Del Oro and Nevada Union would be the two girl teams to be watching there.
And last but not least, the PVL girls, Scott.
That's almost the same as the boys, isn't it there? Placer 5-0, Bear River 4-0. Bear River's got a great lady program down there. Colfax 4-1, so you know, it's be watching those local teams again, the PVL.
Boy, you're right about that. It does look a lot like the boys, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
You know, we're coming off a wonderful football season for Placer, and they seem to have a great program all the way around.
Yeah, Placer, Del Oro, great football season for them also. You know, we got Granite Bay there. What do they call that? De La Salle they're playing? Yeah, they haven't like won a playoff game in like 180 games or some ridiculous thing. That'll be fun if anyone has a chance to get down there Saturday.
It certainly will be. But coming up next year, we've got NU Minor basketball. It'll be very interesting to see what kind of team has come all the way from Hamilton, New Zealand, to play the Miners here in the opening game of their invitational tournament. I'm looking forward to this. You're right about one thing. There's not a lot of size in this team, but watching them warm up, I think they've got a lot of shooters, and that would serve well for them when they're going to be outsized underneath.
Well, size is one thing, but we'll just have to see how they unfold. It's what a neat opportunity, though, for them to come to America and here in Grass Valley. I wonder how that compares to where they come from. You know, all the tall trees and everything we have to offer here. What a unique opportunity, and you know, they're being housed here locally with parents of players, and so I mean, just nice opportunity to share our culture and our community with them.
Well, coming up here shortly, we'll have player introductions, and we'll also have the national anthem. The entire student body, it appears, has actually come out. We're gonna fill Allied Gymnasium before this thing gets started. It's pretty clear. I want to remind you too that we do have coming up the 57th annual All-Star Optimist International All-Star Football Game, and Touchdown Productions will be broadcasting this game, and we will be looking forward to bringing that to you on YouTube, as well as Comcast Channel 11 and Suddenlink Channel 16. First time that Touchdown Productions has brought you this game. We're very excited about doing this for the Optimist Club and bringing you these great stars. Some of them that you'll recognize from our local teams. The Nevada Union will be represented there, as well as the Barrett River team in the second game. We remember the great names like Kyle Cota, Ian Davis will be there. Vallejo, some of the ones that you have watched all year long. So we're looking forward to having that game. Marty and I will be doing that game here later on in December.
That'll be a fun game. I look forward to that. I'll be at that one.
So the teams are warming up here, talking about this NU basketball team. As you can see in the center of the floor, the captains are talking to the officials. And we've got about 3 minutes before things get started here. Let's talk about this NU team quickly, Scott. Of course, Bojack, Kyle Cameron. What do you expect to see tonight that we didn't see last week?
Well, they've had a series of injuries, both in the recent game and a couple of practices. And so I'm waiting to see who actually is going to be on the floor tonight or this afternoon. They also had a disciplinary action, and old Jeff Dillis, you know what, my hat's off to him. You got to be a team, and you have to take care of business both in the classroom and, you know, in basketball. So Jeff's working through that, and, you know, really, you know, trying to mentor there and get things back on track. But, yeah, injuries are plaguing NU right now, and so we'll have to see. Bojack hopefully is playing. He looks pretty good as I see him warming up, but I know he rolled his ankle, and a couple other players out there. Zakara, who we really enjoyed in that foundation game, is I guess he's going to be playing from what Jeff told me, but he did something to his knee. So injuries are kind of hurting him, but they're trying to get him healthy and be ready for season.
Well, we're just about ready to see who Coach Dillis is going to put on the floor here, as they'll be introducing the starters. You can see big crowd here in Allied Gymnasium.
Youthful crowd.
No,
you and I are the two oldest guys in here right now. we bring experience.
We definitely bring that. And I'll tell you, the band behind us has been playing since we came into the gymnasium. This NU band has brought themselves about 25 players, and they're filling the gym. There they are. They're filling the gym. We saw them last night. Touchdown Productions brought you their winter concert, which was really well put on. And there's Ken Carter.
Yeah, everybody's here.
This is the second annual. This is the 7th in a row. 7th annual since Dillis has come back as head coach. And we see him walking by here. The boys are getting ready here, and the officials, Coach Dillis talking to the officials in front of the stands.
I see Robbie Merchant there, which tells me that we're probably going to get that a cappella rendition to the national anthem. They're really, really good. I enjoy listening to that.
introductions to the players. Many of the players tonight we'll see from the St. John's Eagles. It's nice to see there's a couple of names here that I had to be corrected on, Scott.
Yeah, which one?
This is few, and if you were to read it properly, it looks like it's a we. Other than that, we'll wait and see who the Miners decide to put on the floor. But before that, we will all stand for the national anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Fantastic a cappella rendition of the national anthem.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the players from both teams. First, for the visiting St. John's College Eagles, number 4, Ezra Simmons.
Ezra Simmons, number 4 for the Eagles.
For the Nevada Union Miners, number 3, Jesse Dunbar.
Jesse Dunbar coming on, and he will start for the Miners. Jesse
For the
Jr.
Eagles, number 14, Jordan Taiti.
And Jordan, I thought it was Tate, I guess it's Taiki.
For the Miners, number 10, Kyle Owen.
Kyle Bowen will start tonight.
For the Eagles, number 15, Connor Dockery.
Connor Doherty.
For the Miners, number 12, Brandon Dellis.
Brendan Dellis, the senior, will start tonight.
For the Eagles, number 5, Taylor Hamlin.
Taylor Hamlin, number 5.
For the Miners, number 13, Garrett O'Callahan.
And Garrett O'Callahan, the junior, will start tonight.
For the Miners, number 21, Cody Gardner.
And there's Cody Gardner. Cody, a very solid
For the Eagles,
ball
number
handler
20,
for the Miners.
Ben Butcher. For the Miners, number 32, Cole Hannum.
There's Big Cole.
For the Eagles, number 7, Damian Sun.
Damian Sun.
For the Miners, number 14, Michael Tapia.
Michael Tapia being introduced.
For the Miners, number 33, Kyle Cameron.
Kyle Cameron.
And the Eagles, number 7, Damian Sun. And now let's meet the starters for today's game from both teams. First for the visiting Eagles, number 8, Jaden Bizant.
Jaden Bizant will be a starter here. Now we'll look at the top 5 for these teams. The Miners will be starting Nolan Stefani. Josh McKee will be starting for the Eagles. And there's Big Lucas.
Glad to see him healthy and starting.
Yeah, he's moving around well. That's number 10, McCollum. Elliot Fournier. Number 11, Darren Few coming in for the Eagles, and then Jason Nickel. And here's the big boy.
There he is.
Isaiah Taylor. And last starter, Sean Sakaro.
Glad to see Sakaro healthy, Bojack healthy, and that's good for the Miners.
For the Eagles from New Zealand, Ethan Sutton. Head coach for the Nevada Union Miners, Jeff Dallas.
Jeff Dallas, of course, being introduced now. This is Jeff's tournament. Excited about having this international team in.
What a neat opportunity.
Well, you got to figure that they've got at least 20 hours on an airplane to get here. So there'll have to be the evidence of some jet lag, if you think. But
Well, they've been here for a week. They played in the Bay Area, so they I'd say jet lag's behind them. But you know, New Zealand's such a beautiful country. I've wanted to go there, and it'd be interesting to see how they feel about where we live here.
well, they're bringing all 15 guys out on the floor now. This may be a surprise to them. They can only play 5 at a time.
Well, it's we're going to have to wait and see what's going on. New Zealand's coach has come over and spoke to Jeff Dallas, and we've got all the players on the floor. And
so they're going to have something of a tribal dance, we're told.
this is a New Zealand tradition.
Oh, yeah, baby. Now that's what I call the start of a basketball game.
You know, I've seen a lot of basketball, but that's a first right there.
Well, they got them applauding here in the Ally, and they got Scott and I standing. We, as the Miners, could take
That was
a
something
page
else.
out of their book and do that every time. I think we'd earn some respect. I'm loving life here.
That was almost intimidating, wasn't it?
Well, now that we have all the pre-game activities out of the way, I think we're going to see some basketball here, Scott.
Well, I'm wondering what officials Keith Bush and Francis Banks have to say about that. That'd be hard to officiate right there. They have big smiles on their faces. They're getting ready for this game to start.
On the floor once again, we've got big Lucas Vojak. Number 55, Elliot Fournier. Number 4, Jason Mickle. You'll see him handling the ball and also playing forward. Number 5, John Zaccaro. And rounding out the 5, Nolan Stefani, who will handle the ball at the point. And the Nevada Union Invitational Tournament is on the way. Zaccaro, first jump shot of the night, off the rim, cleared. And we will have a foul. That'll be on Lucas. Lucas is going to be a handful all night for this team. Cross-court pass. That's Zaccaro. Tight zone defense being put on by the Eagles. Zaccaro out in front. Over to Mickle. Stefani. Once again, jump shot from front, no good. And the Eagles will clear and go on offense for the first time tonight. That's McKee handling the ball in the front, number 9. McCullough. McCullough to the corner, back out to McKee. Breakaway, and the Miners, opportunity to get 3. He'll get at least 2 from the line. That's Zaccaro.
Yeah, Zaccaro is questionable, but he looked pretty healthy right there.
Here's a replay on that. He should have taken his time here. Obvious foul, but he needs to be able to finish right there and go to the basket and finish that. First shot is up, and that is your first point of the game. John Zaccaro.
Well, he took care of the ball. He had 2 hands going up, but you're right. Those are the ones you want to finish.
Second one rolls off the rim. McCullough looking out in front, man-to-man defense by the Miners. Bends it off the front, and it will roll in. First field goal goes to the Eagles. Tight zone defense, and it's paying off for the Eagles. They've got numbers and going to the basket and fouled. That is number 8, Bizant. So Scott, here's a replay.
Well, Miners have trouble getting back. You know, he didn't make him pick up his dribble right there. Zaccaro, an obvious foul on that play. They're going to have to get back. It looks like this team from New Zealand wants to push the ball down the floor.
Jaden Bizant makes 2, so it's 4-1 Eagles. And now a quick turnover by the Miners.
Well, we didn't know what we'd see from New Zealand, but they're gamers. They're here to play.
They're a defensive team here. So far, the Miners haven't been able to figure out their defense. And a quick foul on a reach-in. That's Jason Mickle.
Well, the Miners are going to have to settle down and figure out what the officials are going to give and what they're not. And they seem to be calling it pretty tight here early on.
Doherty inbounding. Now it's McCullough. McCullough driving the basket, easily making the baseline play, giving their Eagles a 6-1 lead. Quickly breaking the half-court press. Miners go to the basket, and it gets a second shot. That's Fournier. Badly needed basket to break the ice here for the Miners.
That's good hustle on Elliott's part there.
Miners tightening up their defense. Tight man-to-man. Trying to drive the lane, but go for a jump shot. No good. That's McCullough. Sakaro, now the long shot by Stefani off the back rim. Quick follow-up, still no good. And clearing the board, the big man, Isaiah Taylor. Good defense now. Stefani forces the turnover, and that will result in a quick 2 points on Sakaro, taking advantage of the trap play, getting the easy pass. 6-5 ball games, Eagles. And again, cross-court pass results. And what he tried to make in two-handed slam, Scott, turned into a layup, but it's all 2 points nonetheless. Let's take a look at that first steal. Looking across the court here.
Lucaro's setting him up. He's hanging off, just like a free safety, and there it is. Just baiting him into that pass. Just complete breakaway, all by himself.
That time he made sure he made the layup. Took his time.
Well,
got his 2 points.
I'd have to say old Fournier down there, he made sure he made it too. He wanted to dunk, but you take care of your team first. You get those points. Well,
here's our Casey Wood scoreboard. First quarter so far, it's about a dead heat, NU 7. And the Eagles from Hamilton, New Zealand, 6. I got to tell you, Scott, it's a tighter ball game than I thought we'd see.
Well, it's I wasn't sure what we'd see, but there's definitely some athletes. They play discipline. It's they tenacious defense there in their zone, and you know that the Miners are settling down and starting to figure out where they're at here. This number 10, he's a ball player, McCullough.
He certainly is. Now a quick jump shot from the baseline, in and out. That was Bazant. Bazant once again, he'll dish out. Long shot again, not even close, and the Miners will bring it down court. Sakaro to Stefani. Stefani wants the shot out front, can't find it. Sakaro will dish. And decides to set it back up again. Notably out of the lineup, Lucas Vojak. And in for the Miners is Cole Hannum. There's Stefani for the 3 ball, no good. Hannum gets the ball off the back side of the backboard, and here come the Eagles. Taylor from the side. The big man can shoot from the outside, or he's certainly not timid to do so. Stefani takes a look, that's no good. And they'll set it back up again. Cody Gardner in the game now.
Pass. Nice pass by Cody Gardner there. Working that ball inside there to Hannum. Hannum's getting better every day. You know, he came out of football and he's getting his basketball legs now and figuring out his role on the team.
And you know, underneath, Scott, Hannum will match up against number 13, Isaiah Taylor, and Taylor looks a lot like Hannum in body.
Yeah.
Big wide body, not as tall as Vojak, but certainly that's strong.
Well, it's kind of neat seeing all the players from New Zealand talking to all the NU players as they line up for these free throws. They're making the most of this opportunity.
8-6 Miners, Hannah at the line. Second one rolls around and will go down. McCullough handling the ball out front. In the game now for the Eagles, that's number 5, Hamlin. Hamlin turns it over quickly, and Stefani will get a quick one down the lane. And that seems to be their Achilles heel here. They're passing out in front. They're not exactly sure what to do with that. Off the hands of Simmons. Here's a replay on that, and you can see a nice layup here.
Nice steal, but a good lead pass out there. Get it out in front. In easier to run. Stefani, nice breakaway layup.
And I'm inside now. A quick jump shot by Meckel, and that'll be no good. Both teams want to push the ball. Man-to-man defense by NU still prevails. Good disciplined offense by the Eagles. 17 of the shot clock. Up goes the 3 ball, no good, and the Miners will go on the attack, but not before his first foul of the night on McCullough. Perhaps the most athletic player on their team. A lot of substitutions coming in now. Forget will come back in for the Miners. On the floor, Sean Zaccaro and Lucas Vojak. Lucas has a mismatch underneath, and they're going to try and take advantage of it, but not before they lose the ball. Here come the Eagles down the court quickly, and there'll be a foul, and they'll get the roll. Are they going to give him the basket? Yes.
Yeah, I would think so. You bet.
Taylor Hamlin will go to the line for 1. Here's a replay, Scott.
Well, it's 1-on-4. And he finished nicely, got the roll, drew the foul, got knocked to the floor. Can he make it?
And an air ball from the free throw line, nothing more embarrassing than that, but he will step to the defensive side now as the Miners take over. Gardner will inbound. Vojak will stay back to try to break the press. Hannum and Fournier will set up the defense. Gardner looking inside. Now cross-court pass, and that'll be a travel. Elliot Fournier traveling before he made his baseline move, turning the ball over for the Miners. Both teams having a little shaky start here. First quarter start for both teams. A number of turnovers that have resulted in baskets. Eagles now looking to set up an offense against this strong man-to-man defense of the Miners. Quick give and go, back out now. McCullough looking inside, finding nothing, and there'll be 3 seconds, I believe. There'll be 3 seconds on Ben Butcher. Cody Gardner very good at handling the ball, breaks the press. That'll be the second foul now on Mikal McCullough.
Nico McCullough. Nolan Stefani returns to the lineup for the Miners.
Nolan Stefani will come back in for the Miners, as will Jason McKell.
You know, as near as I can tell, the Miners seem to be pretty healthy here. It's everybody that was kind of in question during the week is on the floor and playing, so that bodes well for them. New Zealand, I mean, talk about hustle. My goodness.
They know how to play defense, certainly, that's for sure. Hannum will come off the floor. Vojak will stay on. Vojak playing out in front. Gardner looking for the baseline, finding nothing. Now they're going to play inside to Vojak, and they'll turn it over.
So that's a good idea. With NU's definitely got a huge size advantage now, and they got to exploit that. They need to get that ball into Vojak. That was just a little bit too high for him to handle.
Well, this Eagles team obviously is accustomed to playing against big players because they cut off Vojak, and now trying to run their offense from the point. That's Benzit. Simmons going for the 3 ball, not having much success out deep, and the Miners will take over. Zaccaro finding Stefani from the far corner, and he hits. First 3-ball of the night for the Miners. Gardner out in front, guarding Mazit. And to end the first quarter,
You got yourself a basketball game here.
no doubt about it. Both of these teams spent the first quarter feeling each other out. I think they were not only feeling themselves out, but finding out what the parameters they were going to get from the officiating. A few reach-in fouls, Scott, and a little bit of cold feet. Let's go down over here to our good friend Steve Sitter. Steve, what do you got on stats for us?
Well, surprisingly, the size advantage that Nevada Union has isn't really showing up on the rebound page. Nevada Union's got 9 rebounds, but St. John's right up with them with 7. The other interesting stat here is the turnover stat. St. John has 6 turnovers, with Nevada Union having 5, but Nevada Union with the 4 steals, all of which resulting in points, and quick points without even a competition under the basket. And that's what's really put them ahead of this New Zealand team.
Well, it looks like the Miners are going to make a few more changes. There is the Casey Wood scoreboard, NU. Up on the Hamilton New Zealand Eagles, 14-8 after the first quarter. We appreciate Casey Wood coming up, becoming one of our sponsors and sponsoring our scoreboard for tonight. Eagles go with their starters to start the second quarter. Bezant. Back out in front. He'll drive and lose the ball, but it will be off the Miners. Inbounding is Few. And the quick shot from along downtown, that is Jaden Bezant. And he
nice shot.
Reels the score in with a 3-ball, 14-11. Quickly down the court and getting a quick drive to the basket. Nickel. Bezant looking for the shot, can't find it, back out in front. They'll go back over to McCullough. He wants to baseline. Quick open shot, no good, but under the basket, cleaning up and not be able to convert is Isaiah Taylor. And the Miners are able to throw the long ball and score. Haven't seen that this year, Scott.
That was a little cherry picking by Mickle there. He was all by himself down the floor.
McCullough leading the offense. And it looks like we're going to have a foul on Jason Mickle. It'll be the 4th team foul on the Miners.
Miners doing a lot of reaching in the first quarter there and bringing it right to the second quarter. They're not playing with their feet. They don't have their butts down, and defense is played with your feet in position first, and a lot of reaching going on, standing up straight.
Elliot Fournier will be back in the game now. He'll replace Mickle. Cross court to Bezant. Drives the middle of the key and scores. important basket right now for the Eagles, who were falling behind. Miners getting the majority of their points on fast break and steals.
What? How do you pronounce that? Jaden Bazant?
I think Bazant's
Bazant? Okay. That's he's a very athletic player there for the New Zealand team from Hamilton. Very athletic.
First shot of the night is good for Cody Gardner. Cody getting that up and open jump shot from the baseline will kill you. Very high percentage shots for Cody.
Well, that's Cody Gardner's second one. He's I like watching him play. His defense is just as aggressive as it gets. Bojack picking up a kind of a lame foul away from the ball there, unfortunately.
Miners sagging off on their man-to-man. Looking to get inside and not able to do so. The Eagles turn the ball over. Lucas wants the center. Off the back, gets his own rebound, no good, still under there. This time stripped, and the Eagles are on offense. Getting back quickly, but unable to protect against the baseline. Scoring is few, getting his first points. Across to Safani. Now losing the ball, Fournier. And it looks like Fournier is going to be called under the basket. It's going to result in 2 free throws.
This team from New Zealand, you ever disrupted a beehive and seen all the bees come out? It's kind of, it seems like the NU's disrupted the beehive and they're just swarming everywhere.
Jaden Bazant gets his first of 2. Coming off the floor, taking a breather, Isaiah Taylor. He'll be replaced by Callahan, number 20. And Ben Butcher will check in for New Zealand. Cody wants another long ball, can't find the range this time, just out. 16 points for the Eagles, 20 for the Miners, halfway through the second quarter here at Allied Gymnasium. Inbounding under the basket, and the Eagles will take a timeout. 4 minutes and 15 seconds here. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Nevada Union Invitational Tournament here. Scott Spencer, Steve Sitter, both here with me. Steve, talk to me about 3-point shots. What do we have so far for both teams?
Well, as far as 3-pointers are concerned, Nevada Union is 1 of 3. And St. John's is 1 of 4. Really not a lot of perimeter shooting going on right now. Both teams are trying to drive the paint, and I think that advantage goes to Nevada Union with their big size, and they've also started running away in the rebound category. Now they have 12 to St. John's 9.
Well, there's our Casey Wood scoreboard. You can see how close this game really is. Neither team really taking control of this game.
St. John's winning this quarter so far. It's St. John's getting a lot of high percentage shots close to the basket.
Quick inbounds play now. McCullough in the corner. And now underneath the basket now is Few, and he'll go back to the line.
St. John's is burning an awful lot of energy here. It'd be interesting to see down the stretch if they're conditioned to keep this up for 4 quarters.
Few has his first free throw in and out. There's Coach Dulles and you will bring it up court. Quick shot from the side. That's O'Callahan. McCullough wants to shoot it from the side. No good. Good rebound underneath. And we'll either have a foul on O'Callahan or we'll have a jump ball. It looks like it will be a foul.
It's kind of hard to watch right now. NU's not boxing out at all. The shot goes up and they just turn and kind of wait and hope it bounces their way. They're not picking up anybody and boxing out. And they're paying the price for that. Second opportunities for St. John's.
Well, I think Coach Dulles has taken this opportunity to do some coaching here. He's got so many different combinations of players on the floor.
One thing I noticed about St. John's is they played everybody they brought but one kid so far. So they feel comfortable going deep into the bench.
Inbounding will be Bazant. Long ball, in and out. And the Miners will take over. Zaccaro on the floor. That's Mikkel. Cody Gardner looking for a pass or a shot, finding nothing. Zaccaro back to Gardner. Shot clock winding down. They'll have to take a long ball and getting nothing but air. The Eagles will have a chance here to reel this score back in, down by 1. Coach Dulles shouting out defensive calls. Very patient now inside. Eagles team is taking the entire shot clock to set up their offense, and now they've turned the ball over. 2:33 left.
Real nice passing by St. John's. They're moving the ball around the floor, and you know, NU's on their heels trying to keep up with it. Got a little high-low thing going on there, and they're executing it well.
Very disciplined offense by the Eagles. To the scorer's table, Vojak will come back in, as will Horner. And off the front rim, and again, another shot. He'll get that one. That's Jason Mikkel. Jason will go to the line after getting the basket.
Maybe we can get a replay on that. That was a nice pass into Mikkel right there. Yeah, Zaccaro or Stefani into Mikkel. And way to stay with it. He's very athletic. Very athletic. Way to stay with the ball. Nice soft touch. Gets the roll. Working on an and one. Couldn't get it to fall.
Looking inside now. Nothing there. Back out to Simmons. Simmons to Bazant. Bazant getting cut off at the baseline. And he'll turn the ball over. No, actually, he'll get bailed out. Lucas rallied that ball up, but immediately dribbled it on the line.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity for a trap, and Vojak came away. He picked up his dribble there. Old Bazant picked up his dribble, and Vojak should have been all over him there with Stefani.
Quick steal inside now.
see.
That's Jason Mickle, and Mickle infuriated by a tenacious defense commits a foul, turning the ball back over to the Eagles.
Yeah, that's not a very smart foul right there. That's pure frustration on Mickle's part.
Mickle will come off the floor now.
And that's Mickle's third foul with 1:44 to go in the second.
Stefani with good defense out in front. Quick shot and good. That's number 15, Doherty. Doherty brings the game to 1 point with 1:20 left in the half. Errant pass, bad turnover, and that will result in free throws.
Yeah, St. John's playing this three-quarter trapping press, and they let him bring the ball up a little bit and wait for him to get close to half court, and then they're looking to trap him right there, and they're executing it wonderfully. NU's not able to pass their way out of it.
NU now having 10 team fouls. The Eagles will go to the line with every foul from here until the half. Shooting, Jaden Bazant. And he will put the Eagles in the lead. Miners trying to break the half-court press. Long pass into the corner. That's Fournier. No, Lucas underneath the basket. He rallies it up and he'll score. Now that's what we need to see them do, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Vojak's game right there with such a size advantage.
Lucas Vojak needs to camp himself out there at the low post. Here's a replay.
Nice penetration. Yeah, Vojak, that's his. Both hands, goes up strong, didn't bring the ball down too low, kept it up about eye level and put a nice putback. That's fundamentally sound right there.
So Vojak with his three-point conversion puts the Miners back out by 2. Winding down here the last 45 seconds of the second quarter.
Both teams looking a little bit tired here. You know, time for halftime and get a little recovery going here, but
Eagles will set it up. They'll use the majority of the clock here. No, quick jump shot. Finds air, and Lucas Vojak finds the rebound. Miners will come down the court, 29 seconds. Looking for the last shot. Shot clock is off.
got to get it to Vojak.
They're going to be looking inside, I'm sure. Cody Gardner now getting trapped across the court. There's Fournier, and he gets it. Good patience by the Miners here to finish off the half, finding an excellent high percentage shot by Fournier to give themselves a 4-point lead as we go into the locker room.
That was pretty good patience on their part. This swarming defense is really kind of frustrating NU, and they're not showing the patience. But that 20 seconds right there, they played very well on offense.
And like I said earlier, I think, Scott, that Coach Jeff Dellis is taking this opportunity to do some coaching. He's got an incredible variety of players on the floor. He hasn't stayed with his starting 5 or even starting 7. And he seems to want to substitute freely.
Well, Coach wants to get a win. In any tournament, the first game you play, you got to get a W. And so he's trying a little bit of everything right now to see what he's going to use down the stretch. It's this St. John team, I'm impressed. You know, they're far outsized by the NU team, but you know, they're swarming on defense and they're taking care of the ball. They had a series of turnovers early that kind of took care of that, but you know, they're getting second chance opportunities on offense too.
Well, you don't come all the way from Hamilton, New Zealand to lose, that's for sure. And so you've got to know that they're going to put their best players on the floor and their best foot forward.
Right. I couldn't agree more. But I'm impressed. I mean, they play basketball the old school way.
That's a fact.
Lots of hustle.
And a lot of hard defense, zone defense, which we don't see that often here in this league. And their zone defense is very, very tight.
They play it well, and you know what? Defense makes offense.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Let's get some stats here from Steve Sitter, who sits directly to my right. Steve, give us a recap on that first half.
Well, the first half, as expected, went Nevada Union's way as far as rebounds. They out-rebounded the Eagles 19-13. 8 of those were offensive rebounds, which is just generating second-chance opportunities that the Eagles have to find a way to shut down Vojak, shut down the points in the paint, the second-chance opportunities. The other statistic that's interesting is the turnovers. Pretty equal. Nevada Union with 9 turnovers, St. John's with 8 turnovers. Each team with 5 steals. Pretty good with the fast break points, pretty even. And, yeah, pretty much the difference is just in the rebound second-chance opportunities.
You say that was 9 turnovers as opposed to 8 turnovers for both teams.
That's right. Nevada Union turned the ball over one more time than St. John's. It just happened to be less costly.
I would also say that they points off of turnovers, Nevada Union has to be winning that match. Because early in the game, Nevada Union couldn't buy a basket from the elbow, but they certainly could find a lot of steals and got a lot of fast break points. So I think that would result in probably about 10 points for the Miners early on. And that is the difference in this game.
I think if anybody needs to make an adjustment here at halftime, it's going to be the NU players. I think we're going to see pretty much the same thing from St. John. But the NU needs to take care of the ball, and they need to get it inside. Yeah, I'd see Vojak gets open, and those post players are only open for a second, and you need to be ready to get the ball to them. So they need to commit to getting the ball down low to Vojak and getting that defense to collapse a little.
I couldn't agree with you more. So as we see the crowd here at Allied Gymnasium for the Nevada Union Invitational, we want to thank you for joining us. This is the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Hommel from the JH Mint. We have boxes of silver American Eagles that people buy by the truckload to protect their portfolios from inflation. Our new X-ray F-gun can assay your gold ring in seconds. You can contact us online at jhmint.com. We have up-to-the-minute prices available in-store and online, or you can visit us in Grass Valley, down in Auburn, closer to Sacramento. You can also sign up to our email newsletter at silverstockreport.com. Inflation is picking up steam, and you need silver and gold to protect yourself from inflation. You can get silver and gold right here at JH Mint.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, You can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Gilbert. And of course, we're going to talk about the Touchdown Productions Stuckey Engravers Player of the Game as we proceed along. The three of us will choose one of the best players from NU, and every week it's usually somebody different. We'd like to highlight different players, but whoever is the outstanding player on the floor this night will get that beautiful Stuckey Engravers plaque to gawk over for the rest of their lives and behind their desk or wherever. I know I got one when I was in high school, and I've still got the thing. So, but with that said, who so far do you guys like as far as the player of the game for NU?
Well, it's Cody Gardner right now. Probably be my choice. It's he plays aggressive defense. He threw up a couple nice threes, and he's got a couple of nice assists so far. So Cody's, I'm leaning that way. Nolan Stefani's playing a pretty good game also. Need to get Bojack into this game.
I agree. How about you, Steve? What do you think?
Right now, my vote's going for Elliot Fournier. He's doing really well. He's leading the team right now with 6 points, and he's just playing an all-out. He's just leaving it all out on the court right now.
You know, when you have this many players on the floor, and Coach Dulles is playing the entire bench, so we'll get a look at a lot of the bench players here that we normally won't see during the season, but it also gives us the opportunity maybe to highlight one of these other players too. I couldn't agree with you more. I like Fournier. I think he's solid. Cody Gardner is always solid. When he shows up here, he's a leader to the team. He's gonna rebound. He's gonna score the ball. And when it comes down to crunch time, generally they go into Cody. So we'll keep an eye on him for the player of the game as well.
Yep.
Here's the reminder: Touchdown Productions will be coming to the Optimist All-Star Game. That'll be Saturday, December the 22nd. That's coming up here in just a couple of weeks. You're going to see some of your favorite stars from our great NU team this year. Kyle Cota, Vallejo, many of the good players you'll see. They'll be playing in this All-Star Game, and we'll be bringing it to you here on Comcast Channel 11, Sudden Link Channel 16, and, of course, on YouTube. Merry Christmas to all of us right here at Touchdown Productions. 16 years bringing you great local high school sports, and we're happy to do
it. Touchdown Productions has 8 ways. Can you believe that? 8. I remember when we only had one way to watch this program, but we now have 8 ways. NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, and Sudden Link Channel 16. Wednesday, 8:30 p.m., Saturday, 8, and once again at 11, Sunday at 10. We also have the YouTube now, youtube.com, user Game of the Week, so you can sit and watch it on your computer or your mobile device anywhere you happen to be. So Touchdown Productions bringing you the game in many different ways now.
And I also want to remind you that if you are a follower of the Game of the Week here, we also have CDs that we can burn you for any game that we may have done over the last 16 years. If you're looking for a Christmas present that is going to light up that player that may not have seen himself play since high school. 16 years is a long time, and we do have many of those games available if you were to call Gil at Touchdown Productions. The number is on the screen right now, or email him, gil@touchdownproductions.com. Get yourself a DVD that will really be a special Christmas present for that person who played high school sports here in the Foothills. So back on the floors, Scott, it looks like we're going to go back to our starters again on the floor here. We'll have Lucas Bojack, who I like to just call Lucas. Pretty hard to miss him. Sean Zaccaro, Stefani.
This is a real good starting lineup for NU. I like this.
I like Zaccaro and Stefani in at the same time to handle the ball.
Yeah.
Back in the zone defense, the Eagles. And a very, very good pivot move, Jason Mickel.
Very athletic move right there.
29-20 now. Score a little more lopsided than this game actually has been. Eagles very patiently, 16 seconds on the clock, lots of time. McCullough now back out in the front, long ball, and down. Bazant, Jaden Bazant showing us something we didn't see in the first half. That's a long ball that touches nothing but nylon. Back down the court quickly. Stefani breaks away and gets two back. Game has definitely opened up some. McCullough on the baseline, misses. Quickly back underneath, not being blocked out. Isaiah Taylor. Vojak needs to block Taylor out. He's going to take that position if he can, and now under the basket. Another quick 2 points by Bazant.
Nobody's stepping up, play defense. Take a charge here, and you know, everybody just in the stand and reach, and that's not to get the job done against this quick team.
Breaking the press now is Fournier. Lucas wants that jump shot and takes it and scores. That's the dimension of his game that he needs to develop. I like Lucas Vojak. If he can hit that little elbow jump shot, he'll be much more effective inside. Now, back on offense, the Eagles putting their best team on the floor to start this second half, and looks like we'll have a foul.
Another reaching foul. Yeah, that's a nice pull-up jumper there from 15 feet by Vojak. You know, that's going to draw that defender out. They have no choice. If he can knock that down, I couldn't agree more. That's going to open up a lot.
So Zaccaro's going to come off the floor, and Cody Gardner will come back. I like this team on the floor right here because I like Gardner being on the floor to help control the ball.
Couldn't agree more.
Looking for a quick shot now and turning the ball over. The Eagles coming down the court now. Miners looking for a shot. The Eagles will take advantage of bad ball handling, and they go right back down the court and turn it over themselves.
Back and forth turnovers there. Yeah, Fournier, you know, he's athletic in the hustles, but he needs to give that ball up sooner instead of dribbling up the floor like that.
Gardner saves his own miscue. Looking inside to Lucas. Lucas.
There's what we need to see from NU right there.
Nice spin shot by Lucas, making the score 35-27 NU.
I like the way he keeps that ball up high when he gets it inside like that too.
That's the shot that the Eagles need to make right there if they're going to stay in this ball game. Well, McCullough cannot convert. And down the other end, McCullough, I believe, gets his third foul. Fournier will shoot a pair.
Nice technique on his free throw. Real simple. Doesn't have a bunch going on with it. Very nice form on the free throw.
Now here's an unusual move by the Eagles. They're going to take out Isaiah Taylor, their biggest player, and put in Damian Sun, who is probably the smallest player on the entire floor on both teams. So they're going to take speed as opposed to having the rebounding and position by Taylor underneath. Eagles down by 10.
That's probably Mickel's fourth or third.
I was thinking the same thing, Scott.
Oh, yeah, I guess it wasn't a foul, huh? So,
and there's a travel, so.
Now I'm trying to officiate.
St. John's having trouble with their ball handling here at the beginning of the second half. They're watching this lead expand by the Miners. Miners not substituting quite so freely, though. Stefani back on the court, number 2, Nolan, will handle the ball out in front as the Eagles sag off on their half-court press.
There you go.
Wojak underneath, misses badly. Wojak needs to work on his footwork. He has it going above the body, but his footwork seems to be behind. The Eagles looking for something here to happen offensively. Cody pressing, there's their open shot they're going to have to make, and it's off the side of the backboard. Not even in this hemisphere, and the ball will go back to the Miners. Fournier looking out in front. Now Wojak will come out in front. Cody. Back to Stefani, 12 seconds left. They may get a good shot underneath. But Wojak slaps the ball out of bounds, and it will be Eagles ball.
You know, I think Wojak has pretty good footwork, but what I see him doing is he's really trying to rush his post move. He needs to settle down, face the basket, and then explode. And he's trying to rush everything he's doing there, but and then it's hard to rebound when you're standing under the net.
In for St. John's now, coming in is Connor Doherty. Doherty will inbound the ball here on the sideline in front of his coach. Lane underneath available, but they kick back out again looking for the 3 ball, and that's no good. Miners push it, we'll go for the 3 ball and score.
Real solid shot by Mickle there.
Great shot by Mickle. Mickle sizing up his defender, deciding to take the 3 ball and puts it in the hole. Miners now taking a decisive lead in this game. Eagles need to find somebody that can score the ball for them if they're going to get back into it. Underneath now. And across court, 10 seconds. Moving the ball well, but not finding a lot of room and ending up with bad shots. The Eagles very frustrated. They'll put back in their biggest player, Isaiah Taylor, into the game.
NU looks like a whole different team now on defense.
They certainly do, and I'll tell you what, they're going to counter the move of putting back in number 13, Isaiah Taylor, by putting back in Lucas Wojak. They keep this half-court press up, but they don't get many turnovers. That time they do, and
NU got lucky there. Make the easy pass.
good pass underneath and quick score. First score in a while. Long time no eat for the Eagles.
Ezra Simmons, beautiful pass from top of the key there. Beautiful pass to make that happen for St. John's.
That'll be a foul on number 7, Damian Sun. That'll be his first. Cody Gardner in front of us here will inbound the ball. Fournier, Cole Hannum in the game.
That's going to hurt him. That's McCullough, their team captain right there, picking up, I believe, his third.
Let's see if they announce it.
Fourth.
It's his fourth
foul.
foul.
Yeah. That's St. John's best player right there, and that was a foul he didn't need to get.
Looks like they're going to sit him down, too. I'm looking at their sideline. There's our Casey Wood scoreboard, and you can see it. NU Scott has come out with a vengeance here in the second half.
Well, if anyone needed to make adjustments at halftime, it was NU, and you know, they've come out strong. They're playing some better defense. They started out kind of where they left off on D, but boy, all of a sudden now they're hustling and they're sticking with their man. They're playing with their feet instead of their hands. But you know, there it is, 13-6 so far with a minute 42 to go, and on the Casey Wood scoreboard, Casey Wood, boy, what great supporters of NU basketball they are.
As we can see, the band is lit up here. They are excited about this lead that the Miners have taken now. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Allied Gymnasium full.
Isn't this great?
It is.
This is awesome right here.
They came out to support their Miners here in the first game of the Nevada Union Invitational Tournament. And a good game it's been, Scott. NU will inbound the ball. Bojak, Gardner. And that's Sean Sakara.
Nice. That's the game for NU right there. Exploit that till they can stop it.
Patient on offense. Okay, why don't you take a look at this.
Nice seal move right there. Wide open, wide open. One step, little jump hook. Boy, that was beautiful right there. You don't see too many jump hooks anymore, but nice footwork. One step, explode up. It's there all night long.
Quick turnover now. St. John's trying to put something together, trying to find a scorer on their team that can put the ball in the basket. They have gone relatively small here. Back in the game now for St. John's. Ben Butcher, number 20, will play underneath. Isaiah Taylor on the bench. Also on the bench is McCullough.
Give it to him, give it to him.
Gardner rebounds. Ball flies out of the hand of Nickel, but fortunately touched by an Eagle player. NU will inbound. Quick underneath, Vojak's going to make the spin move. He does and scores. And in doing so is fouled.
Now that was textbook footwork by him right there. If he slows it down a little bit, it's there. If he tries to rush it, he gets happy feet. But that's picture perfect. I'm glad to see his footwork showing up there.
Off the back of the basket. Free throw no good. 37 seconds left here. Touchdown Productions bringing you the Nevada Union Invitational Tournament here. For those of you watching on YouTube, in the great land of New Zealand, this is your Eagles team playing in the first round, third quarter action. Ball misses everything, and Nevada Union will bring it down the court. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Bojak gets the ball underneath.
Bojak ought to have 20 after this game's over. That was an important adjustment that NU made there at halftime. And they got it going on now. That was a very nice third quarter for them. Hey, Steve, what do you got for us there?
Well, you were saying recently about how St. John's really needs to find a scorer. And just looking at the score sheet right here, there's only one player on this team that has more than 2 points for St. John's, and that is Jaden Bazant. He has 19 of St. John's 29 points all by himself.
Kid, wow.
And I definitely noticed a shift in their defense. They are really playing Bazant harder and not giving him any open looks. I think he only had 2 shots that whole quarter. Whereas you look at the Nevada Union score sheet, you got Vojak with 13, Fournier with 8, Gardner with 5, Mickle with 11. It's spread all over the place. And that's really why Nevada Union is running away with this game. They have shut down St. John's only productive scorer.
Yep. No, that's good stuff right there. Well, that says it all. 19-6 in the third quarter. NU just took the lid off that can and really put some whoop on them. Let's see if they can keep it going for one more quarter.
We're back out on the floor now. St. John's will put McCullough back on the floor with 4 fouls. Josh McKee now will come in at guard. And they'll go for the long ball. Not very successful. Jaden Bazant tries a long ball to start the fourth quarter. Gardner bounces around, he misses. Looking for the baseline. McCullough stuck in the corner. There's the shot they need to make, and they cannot convert their jump shots, and the score shows it. The Eagles unable to find the basket here in the third quarter and now the fourth. Miners and Vojak, they'll have a jump ball.
Hey, you know what? When you're 6'7" and you got a guy 5'10" guarding you, why bring the ball down where he can get it? Keep it above your head.
Here's a replay of the jump ball here, and you're right, he does bring that ball down and sticks it right out there.
Yeah,
that's
unfortunate. He'll watch that on game film. He doesn't get that corrected.
And that'll be a shot clock violation for the Miners. I don't think they knew the shot clock was winding down.
Mental error right there on the whole team's part, including the coaching staff.
Looking for the baseline and now turning the ball over in the middle. Forcing the action underneath, and there's a great left hand by Cody Gardner. Bazant to McKee, and McKee travels. Here's a replay of that last basket, and I can see.
Nice penetration, draws the defense out. Nice backdoor cut right there by Cody Gardner, all by himself. Excellent penetration, way to see the floor.
And you taking all the time they need, 16 seconds still on the clock. They're going to end up with Vojak underneath, who's going to get a foul as he goes to the basket.
St. John's is looking a little spent right now. They don't have that swarming defense going. They're standing up straight quite a bit on D, and I think their legs are getting a little fatigued.
Those legs have a tendency to get fatigued when you're down by 20, and that's what Vojak does by making that first basket. Back in the game, Stefani. He'll pick up a few more minutes. The Eagles put on a good show in the first half. With energy, they brought this game to almost a tie here right before the end of the half, but it's been all NU here this second half. Long ball coming from downtown, that is Bazant. Bazant misses. All the way down again, and Eagles keep finding the offensive rebound. Zant wants to shoot the ball, can't find the shot he likes, finally goes inside and makes a great pass inside.
That was a real nice pass.
Good give and go to Isaiah Taylor. First points in a while for the Eagles. Just a little over 5 minutes left. Miners looking to set up their offense underneath, and there'll be a timeout now. Jeff Dulles doesn't like what he sees. He's going to go out on the floor. They seem to have had kind of a brain cramp out there. No one was moving.
Well, right now Vojak's getting an earful, and it's all about getting that post player down inside. This is a great opportunity for them to work on that. Coach Dulles didn't like what he saw. You know, when he gets that scowl in his forehead, something's not going all right. I kind of like this St. John's coach. He's getting an awful lot out of these young men. What a neat opportunity. I wonder how well or what kind of league they play in back there in New Zealand. Get an opportunity. I think I'll try to ask them that question, see what basketball's like there. But we know that they like that football where you can't use your hands, and rugby. That's a popular sport. That's pretty rough. That's a lot like basketball.
You think?
Well, except for you can tackle, I guess, huh?
A quick steal that time. He's lucky not to foul. However, misses the opportunity. Back the other way now. Here comes Gardner. Gardner will set it up now. Fournier. Back underneath. Unable to score, the Miners. And a nice reverse layup. That's by Ritchie. I beg your pardon, that's by Few. Muscling underneath Hannum. And finally flying down the lane, getting his fourth field goal is Elliot Fournier.
Fournier is probably one of the most improved players right now on the NU team, I'd have to say.
Well, he certainly is doing a good job tonight. How many points does Fournier have tonight, Steve?
That was Fournier's 9th and 10th point.
So is he leading scorers for NU at this point?
No, leading scorer for NU right now is, looks like Lucas Vojak with 14, with Mickle at 11 right behind him.
Nothing surprising there. Vojak oftentimes will be the lead scorer underneath. NU will use all their clock, 23 on the shot clock. Hannum. Now with a long ball for Stefani. Stefani finds it. Nice long ball from the corner from Stefani. We've seen him hit him from that spot. It's one of his favorite three-point shots.
Yeah, that was a nice three right there. Wide open, took his time.
And now falling down on the baseline and frustrated. The St. John Eagles have a man down. It looks like it might be McCullough down there on the floor. No, I beg your pardon. That is Connor Doherty. So with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, the Miners will take over on offense. Back in the game now for the Miners, O'Callahan. Fournier will stay on the floor.
As a good friend of mine used to say, the refrigerator door is starting to close here in this game for St. John's.
I think this door's been closed and the light's been off for some time now.
Yeah,
Brandon Dellis now in the game.
Yeah. As he also would say, the butter's getting hard and the eggs are cooling.
Dallas. So the winner of this game tonight, let me just say that if NU does go on to win this game, as it appears they will, tomorrow night's game will be at 8 o'clock. They will play the winner of Golden Valley and El Camino. Scott Spencer, Steve Sitter, and myself will be there to bring you that NU game. As we see the final minute and a half ticking away here. McCullough with the ball on the left. Finds Hannum. Hannum unable to make the shot from the key, and there will be a foul underneath. Going to the line now.
NU fans really starting to file out here.
Looks like school is out now, and the fans are starting to file out. Kyle Cannon will come back in the game now. Number 33, he'll get some minutes. As will number 14, Tapia, Michael Tapia. He'll come in the game. O'Callahan.
Got to keep that ball up there. I like Cam, and he's so darn strong he can bring it down and get it all slapped, but it's, if he can keep that ball above his head, he had a score there.
Last seconds of the game coming in off the backboard. That's Tapia trying to find his range three-point shot. Tapia will find also a foul. So let's talk about the player of the game, gentlemen. I'm going to start with Steve. Steve, give me your player of the game, and then we're all going to decide.
Well, I'm thinking Bojack is definitely a candidate. Good comeback player, definitely a big part of why they're ahead by so much. But I'm sticking with Jason Mickle, who's just played a great all-around game, second in points, great defense, and definitely commanded the court out there.
How about you, Scott?
Bojack's got my vote. It's he didn't have the best first half, but second half he did what he should be doing. And if anything, I think I see NU recognizing that more and more, and that's going to help them down the road.
And I agree with both of you, actually, because I think Bojack can be the player of the game almost any game. He's going to get his share of points. He's going to get the majority of the rebounds.
For sure, yeah.
In the big games when you really need Bojack, if he shows up to the party, he gets player of the game. But this time, I think Jason Mickle is a very, very good call. He's a support player that doesn't always start. He comes off the bench, and he has had himself an excellent game. He may even break into the starting lineup. So I'm going to go with Steve this time. Jason Mickle, number 4, for the NU Miners, will be your Stuckey and Gravers Touchdown Productions player of the game.
I agree. You know, very deserving of Mickle. Mickle's been playing hurt and working and trying to get through that bulging disc, and he's going to see a lot of playing time once he's healthy.
Game winding down, 33 seconds left here. 54-33 NU. Both teams have substitutions and bench players on the floor to get the last of this game in. Great jump shot that time. That's Josh McKee. And that's it. So the NU Miners open up the Invitational Tournament with a win, 54-33 to 35. There's your Casey Wood scoreboard.
Not much scoring in that fourth quarter, but you know, NU got it done in the third. That's for sure. And that's a good win. You got to win your first game of a tourney.
No doubt about it. They definitely came in. Second half, a different team showed up for NU. The Miners came in with more intensity and more defense, I would have to say, shutting down the major players of the St. John Eagles team, and that primarily would be Nikal McCullough. They couldn't get the ball to him, and he couldn't put it in the basket, and that really is the storyline of this game. 6 points in the third, 6 points in the fourth by the St. John's Eagles, as we see the two teams congratulating each other.
Very classy St. John team. That Jaden Bazant, what a nice player he is for St. John's. I think he came away with what, Steve, 19?
19 points. 19
points in that game. It's he was kind of quiet in the fourth quarter there, but real classy team, and kind of neat to see them come this far, and hopefully they enjoy the experience here in Grass Valley.
I couldn't have said it better. So we're here at the NU Invitational. This is Touchdown Productions. We'll be back with you for closing thoughts in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Jason Hommel from the JH Mint. We have boxes of silver American Eagles that people buy by the truckload to protect their portfolios from inflation. Our new X-ray F-gun can assay your gold ring in seconds. You can contact us online at jhmint.com. We have up-to-the-minute prices available in-store and online. Or you can visit us in Grass Valley, down in Auburn, closer to Sacramento. You can also sign up to our email newsletter at silverstockreport.com. Inflation is picking up steam, and you need silver and gold to protect yourself from inflation. You can get silver and gold right here at JH Mint.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
NU1.
So we're back here at the game. Nevada Union has defeated the Eagles from St. John's in a great game, 54-35. It's a good start for the Nevada Union Miners as we kick off this invitational tournament. Player of the game, as we talked about earlier, will be for the NU Miners, Jason Mickle, number 4, put in a great game from the bench. Scoring, rebounding, and general all-around good game. I think Jason brought his game up, and he deserves to have a nice plaque from Stuckey Engravers to remember this moment.
Yep, just deserving. I'm real happy to see Mickle being healthy.
Absolutely. This whole team put in a good effort, and I think we'll see them go deep into the tournament, maybe very possibly, Scott, to a championship nod. We'll see next week. We're going to see the next game will be against either El Camino or Golden Valley. That will be tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We'll be here to bring you that game. Touchdown Productions will be here. We will be missing, of course, our good statistician, Steve Sitter. He'll be missing it. It's his birthday. How old are you this tomorrow here, Steve?
I will be 24.
And what could you possibly be doing that would be more fun than this for your birthday? Don't answer that.
Just be safe doing it.
Absolutely. I'll join
Happy
you guys
birthday.
on Saturday. Thank you very much.
I want to also remind you that we'll be doing the Optimist game, the All-Star game coming up here. The Optimists have invited us to bring you their 57th annual All-Star football game. That'll be Saturday, December the 22nd. You'll actually be able to view it on YouTube that day. We'll bring you that game, and then we'll be posting it that night. You can also see it on Comcast Channel 11 and Suddenlink Channel 16. And, of course, all of us here, Gil Dominguez, his family, everybody from Touchdown Productions, there's a lot of us that do these games all year long, and we want to thank you for joining us, and a Merry Christmas from Touchdown Productions.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Tonight, executive producer, the man, Gil Dominguez. Camera operators, Gerald Davenport, Brian Wells, Patrick Wells, and Ruben Polanski. Ruben right in front of us here. Thank you, Ruben. Announcers, Paul Brown, Scott Simpson, and, of course, Steve the Sit-Man Sitter. I beg pardon, Scott Spencer.
I've been called worse.
I know. I have a good friend, Scott. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Remote facilities, the commander, too. Technical equipment, Grass Valley, 50 years of TV innovation. Touchdown Accounting, Cinto Graziano, LLP. Player of the Game Award. Thank you, Touchdown Productions and Stuckey Engravers. Scoreboard sponsor, Casey Wood Inc. Thanks, Casey Wood, for bringing that this week. And Commander Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service in Rybee's Auto Parts. So for all of us here at Touchdown Productions, don't forget you can get DVDs of any or all of our games. And there are 8 ways to watch: Comcast 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and of course YouTube. This has been your NorCal Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us all.